Now, as we begin this hour of Home Talk, the man from the Bayou Land and the host of the show, the Cajun contractor, Michael King.
Yay! Welcome back. That's right. I am the Cajun King. I am the Cajun contractor at thecajuncontractor.com. I'd like to welcome to the show. His name is Tim Lane. He is with Decoflame USA, a bioethanol fireplace manufacturing distributor, and I'm also going to let him introduce his guests also. So, hey, Tim, welcome to the Gumbo Pod. How you doing, my friend?
Doing fine, Michael. Thanks for having Neal and I on today.
Great. What I want to do is break it down into two things. I want to talk and let you give us a little bit of education about bioethanol fireplaces, and then we'll talk to Neal as a distributor on a distributing end, and so we can kind of put all this big puzzle together. So first of all, I'm going to ask you first, Tim. Well, let me say hello to Neal. Hey, Neal, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, Mike. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Great. I apologize for my manners, but I got a lot going on here. But, okay, Tim, what is a bioethanol fireplace?
Well, basically, it's a fireplace that is designed to burn bioethanol fuels, and our fuel happens to be made from sugar beet and corn, which is a very, very highly purified form of bioethanol. In fact, it has about a 98.5% purity rating, and I'll talk to you a little bit later about why that's so important. But in essence, our bioethanol fireplaces are fireplaces that were designed to operate in a home safely without any exterior or interior ventilation required other than just mounting it on your wall. So that's the whole trick about the bioethanol fireplace.
And you basically open up that next question. It is safe, I presume.
Well, absolutely. And it's by the way, it's taken a lot of years. It originated over in Europe a number of years ago, but they frankly have been hampered by the fact that they can't get the purity of the bioethanol that we can get, certainly not only with our formula, but also the fact that, we have this process that allows it to burn so cleanly. The other thing, the reason why it's safe is that it is one of the very few wall-mounted fireplaces that has glass doors in front of the flame. And that's very, very important for home safety, plus the fact that it gives you more of a traditional look of a fireplace by having those glass doors.
Now, is it difficult to install, though? I mean, because we've got a lot of homeowners, do-it-yourselfers that listen to Home Talk, and also we do educate the professional contractors. So, hey, so let's kill two birds with one stone.
Well, no problem. And I think Neal actually supervised or actually installed a fireplace unit in his store in Hermosa Beach, which, by the way, is currently on loan as a prop for Miami CSI. One of those benefits of being out having a store in Los Angeles. They liked it. But anyhow, essentially the installation, Michael, is very simple. There are 3 brackets, one that has to actually be screwed into your stud. So if you can use a stud finder and a level and a drill, you can install this fireplace in less than 15 minutes. And basically,
wow.
The 2 side brackets clip on to the horizontal. The fireplace mounts on 2 hooks. You screw it into the very bottom of the fireplace, and your fireplace is installed and literally ready to go.
Now, how important is it to have, I know this is very important, and maybe what you have to do to get your UL listing, United Laboratories. How's that work?
Well, very simply, we base the design of our product around working with Underwriters Laboratories from the beginning. And, we certainly wanted to have a safe and environmentally sound product because it is considered a green product, and we have won numerous awards for our design and performance. But there's some criteria that's very critical, and really it's all about the consumer. It's keeping the consumer safe and giving them an enjoyable product. The first thing is that the bioethanol fuel must burn at a 98% purity rate. And again, Neal burns this in his store all the time, and he can tell you that it burns very clean with little or no odor whatsoever, which compared to the other bioethanol fuels in the marketplace, it's a great advantage. The second thing is the safety is the glass that I mentioned. But most importantly is the fact that the fuel stays in place. It has a backup if the customer were to overpour the fuel. And then lastly, impact. What if, someone ran into it, or when it was hanging on your wall, or it was bumped with another piece of furniture. It's been tested up to 150 pounds of having an object slammed into it where it will continue on the thing. So it's excellent.
Well, hold on right there. Okay, there's the music. Got to take a short break. Got to hear from some of our great Home Talk sponsors. When we come back, we're going to finish our conversation with Tim Lane with Decoflame USA, and we're going to hear also from Neal Singleton from Wilshire, Okell's Fireplace Company. I am the Cajun man from the Bayou Land. Hey, and I am the originator, and I was green before green was even cool. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Yay! I am broadcasting here from the Stafter Show, the 2010 Stafter Tools Specialty Show here at the Phoenix Convention Center here in Phoenix, Arizona. We'll be here for a couple of days, and we're just excited to be here. But we have on the line right now. We're talking a little bioethanol fireplacing. We have Tim Lane with Decoflame USA, but also on the line is one of Tim's distributors, Neal Singleton from Wilshire, Okell's Fireplace Company in Hermosa Beach, California. Hey, I'm going to direct this to Neal right quick. Neal, how long have you been in the hearth industry, though?
Well, Mike, I've been in the hearth industry for about 33 years. After I graduated from college, I started in it and still enjoy it. I've got a state contractor's license in California, but I enjoy the sales as much as the installation side of the business.
Wow. Now tell us a little bit about Wilshire, though.
Well, Wilshire Fireplace Group is a chain of 7 hearth and fireplace stores. We also sell barbecues and mailboxes out here in California. We also have a full-service chimney sweep and service division. We analyze fireplace problems, etc. And our stores are located in San Diego, Encinitas, Costa Mesa, Hermosa Beach, Beverly Hills, Pacific Palisades, and Sherman Oaks.
Wow. Now, let me ask you this, Neal. What trends do you see in the hearth industry, though? I mean, since you've been doing it for so long.
Well, we're seeing a real trend toward really 2 things, both on the efficiency side and the design side. On the efficiency side, of course, it's very important, and the fireplace industry, fortunately, embraced this issue some years ago. And as a result, we're selling products like Tim's product, of course, that has extremely high efficiency. And we're also selling gas fireplaces now that on the upside of 75% in their efficiency, and or 85%, I'm sorry, and wood stoves that are over 70 to 75% efficient, along with electric fireplaces. On the design side of those trends, we're seeing a real demand for kind of sleek stainless steel and flat black products. We're seeing a desire for some hand-finished iron and bronze fireplace treatments. And we're also providing a lot of marble and limestone mantles and facings to people right now. But efficiency and sleekness seem to be kind of the rule of the day.
Now, answer me this. How have bioethanol fireplaces really impact your business, though? Well,
that's really a good question, and as Tim was talking earlier, I was thinking that's really the gist of this whole phenomenon with bioethanol fireplaces. The way the popularity is exponentially increased. The way they've really affected it is with the advent of less conventional housing. I think people kind of expected the desire for fireplaces to diminish, which did not happen. People want fireplaces in their homes as much or more than ever. But the difficulty is that with the fireplace comes a chimney, and that's as a contractor, you know that's a real difficult thing sometimes to design around. With the bioethanol fireplaces, they can put that fireplace where they want it, without regards to, as Tim mentioned earlier, to having to locate a chimney vertically or, in the case of direct vent fireplaces, horizontally. So it's just been a great thing. People come in the store and they may want the fireplace to be the focal point of the room, or they may want it to complement the focal point, being an ocean view or being a plasma TV. And for the first time in all the years I've been in this business, we can 90% of the time say yes. The fireplace can go there. You can put it over there on that wall, even though it's an interior wall, 30 feet from the roof and 50 feet from the exterior of the building. It's really an exciting thing for people to be able to do this.
Now, this is a national show, and we do have some affiliates in in California, but we're broadcasting all over. So if somebody's listening across the country, do you have to live in California or in your area? Can you do business outside of the state?
Oh, absolutely, and we have a really a large contingent of customers outside of California. They can go on our website at www.wilshirefireplaces.com, see just a plethora of products on there, and call and talk to some very experienced people who will help them with their shopping experience and answer any questions. We can email photos back and forth, but it'll be a very successful shopping experience for them. It's been proven out many times.
Wow. Well, I only got one more basic question I want to ask you is, now, if I'm listening to the show again, what is the typical Wilshire Okell's shopping experience really like? Now, be honest with me.
Well, I think it's pretty good. I mean, Wilshire's been in business since 1927 and Okell since 1946. We joined forces about 10 years ago. So we know we're doing something right, and I think it's almost all customer service. Customers come into the store, they view our products, and something we need to mention is, and I think Tim mentioned it, is most of these products are installed and working. Gas logs, bioethanol fireplaces, etc. So they can see what they're going to look like when they're actually working. And they can then meet with a salesperson over the counter. Just the 4 salespeople I have working today, Mike, have an average experience in this industry of just under 20 years. That's average.
Wow.
So they're going to talk to somebody and all of them started on the installation side of the business, which, as you know, from a contractor, is so helpful.
Yeah.
So they'll meet with somebody, they'll look at products, they'll show us pictures, and they'll either make a purchase or we'll set up a no-charge design consultation at their house, and those same people will come out and help them figure out how it's going to do it. And we offer installation and service on every product that we sell. So from start to finish, it'll be an enjoyable process for them.
Well, Neal, I definitely want to thank Tim for getting you on the show and learning a little bit about Wilshire Okell's and Fireplace Company right there in Hermosa Beach, California. Am I correct?
You're right.
Great. Well, Tim, man, a great guest, Tim. We're talking to Tim Lane. He is with a company called Decoflame USA, the bioethanol manufacturer of bioethanol fireplaces. And but Tim, it's great to hear from a company that's actually distributing your product and some of the concerns and benefits from companies like Wilshire Okell's.
Well, it is, and this is a company that spotted our show and I hope to get you out to that show, the HPVA show in Salt Lake City in March. But this is a company that embraced the product right from the beginning, and took this on literally in Southern California before anybody else did, and they've had the initial success and they've reaped the benefits.
Tim, give me your website right quick. Gotta go.
Decoflameusa.com.
That's easy. Decoflameusa.com. Spell it out. And we want to thank Neal Singleton and my friend Tim Lane for Decoflame USA. I'm the Cajun Man from the Bayou Land. Don't forget, when we come back, hey, we're going to have Jim Stevens with Blosser Stevens talking a little metal roofing. I'm the Cajun Man. I'll be right back.